Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus unboxing for the month of September. Yes, I already opened this baby. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a different structure just so that I can accommodate everyone that just wants to see what I got in my box. And those of you who want to see a look with this, you can just continue on watching. But this is the look I created with most of the items in this box. And we're just going to dive on in because I know you guys like shorter intros and I know you guys just like want to see the products, and then some of you guys are like, show me the stuff and show me the look. So we're gonna dive on in. The first product that I am gonna pull out is this one over here. This is by Nomad Cosmetics, and what's really funny is here I couldn't just go through and read what it said, because although I can read cursive, it says Berlin Untergrund, right? But then on the card it says Nomad Cosmetics Berlin Underground Intense Eyeshadow Palette. And then I was like double checking, and it definitely says underground on the card, but then here it says Untergrund. I don't know if it's in another language or not, but I was just like, okay. So we have this palette over here. It retails for $37. I don't have a palette that is as muted as this, but still has very vibrant colors. Not that I can think of. I don't think I own anything like this. So this was really nice. I did use this on my eyes today. And if you wait till later on in the video, I actually show you what shades I used to put this look together. This palette is absolutely beautiful, and I really like the kind of skull warrior imprint that it has on it. It is really nice. So again, this is $37. Then we're gonna move on to the Oprah Madison Miller collab trio, and I've received something like this before, but it wasn't this collab. And when you open her up, you are going to have a full-size mirror for this kind of palette. You're also gonna get 3 different pans inside. 2 of them are highlighters and 1 is a blush. As you guys can see, this highlighter here is more on like a champagne shade, whereas this one, it looks a little pinky, but at the same time, I feel like it would be a little too gray on me. So I decided not to use this one on this video for this look. So I went with the more champagne-ish shaded one. And then this is the blush I have on. It actually looks really nice. It is not super pigmented and in your face, so it's not going to be super easy to mess up either. I also noticed that unfortunately one of my pans would not like in there properly. I feel like this is somewhat magnetized too, because I can feel it pulling, but when it comes to the glue was just not set up right. So I am going to glue it back in place, that way it doesn't pop out when I forget that it's like not actually in right. So we have this over here, and I'll just swatch it for you guys so you guys can see. So I have 1, 2, 3, and this is what it looks like on my hands. And then I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand so you guys can see. So you see, like, the blush is not super crazy. It has pigmentation. You can totally build it up, and it looks really nice. And then you have your highlighters, which the Oprah highlighters, you guys already know, we've received it in other subscription services. They're really good highlighters. I just chose the one that I chose because I wasn't sure how the other one was going to look on me, and that's kind of like, I gotta be careful. Moving on to the lip shade I have on right now. It is by Illamasqua, and this one actually retails for $27. I don't think I own any Illamasqua lippies, and if I have received one in a subscription service, I feel like I gave it away. So this one is in the shade Solar. It is really pretty, and like I said, it's the one that I have on right now. I did not apply a lip liner. You guys know with lighter shades like this, I usually like to diffuse them and blend them in with a lip liner so my lips can pop a little bit, but my lips look pretty full, and I didn't even apply a lip liner, so that's a great thing. Also, it's very comfortable. It's nice and opaque. This was 1 pass around the lips. I didn't have to like build it up like crazily either. It's just comfortable. So it didn't dry, obviously. It's like super matte, so it's like a more of a satin finish, but it hasn't gotten on my teeth yet, which is great. I don't know if I mentioned, but this little palette over here is $35. I feel like I did, but just in case. The palette is $35. The lippy is $27, and the eyeshadow palette is $37. Then we're going to move on to this product over here. This is the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. As you guys can see, it is still in its box. It retails for $22, and I chose not to actually use it in this video. I'll take it out, show you guys what the packaging looks like, but I chose not to use it in this video because I am just not gonna keep this product. So the lid looks like this. Packaging is everything. Look how pretty, and you can actually use it as a mirror, and I love when you can multitask packaging. And in the front, it looks like this. It is really nice. It contains 15 grams of powder. Never used it before. It is a loose powder. I've never used it before, and I'm actually going to put it right back in its box because I feel like I have so many translucent powders that are currently open right now, and I just got another one. So it's just kind of like I don't need any more powders, but I know you guys do. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this into a giveaway. But this little baby over here is $22. Then last but not least, a standard item in the box is this over here, and it is an A.P.O Skincare Pomegranate Mask. It is for face, all skin types, 60 mLs, which is 2 fluid ounces. And basically what this says is you have to clean your face and exfoliate it, then you apply a thin layer of this, leave it on for 10 minutes, and it's not gonna dry too much or anything like that, and you can rinse it off, and then you can use a cotton pad to kind of remove the excess. So here's the deal. Clearly I didn't use this in this video, so I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I just feel like I like to take my time with skincare and masks, and quite frankly I'm filming first thing in the morning. So this is $36. I will try this later on in the day. So the retail value of the entire box that I received today is $157. This box retails for $25 a month, so that's not bad. I kind of tripled. Did I triple or double? Triple. Anyway, I've got way more in retail value versus what I paid for. Clearly, I'm terrible with math. Also, I really like that last month and this month, their cards are so much simpler. Not the whole, you know what I mean? It's just so much simpler. You still get some detail. You definitely get pricing because pricing is key. And yeah, so far for the month of September, I am digging my box, even though there's an item that I'm going to give away that is by choice, not because I don't want to try it, because I would absolutely love to try this product. Now for my add-ons, I added these babies over here, and I'll show them to you. This is a brush by Farah Brushes, and I like that the tip, you probably won't be able to see, but the tip has this purplish blue tint to it. This is a mini tapered blending brush. Another thing that I'm just noticing is, can you guys see this? Is it just me, or is this kind of, I need to show you guys. Does this remind you guys of the Luxie brushes somewhat? Now you guys know Luxie brushes hands down are my absolute favorite. So I'm obviously going to notice when something is very reminiscent of my Luxie brushes. Just saying. Then I ended up adding this here. It is a Unicorn Glow Hydrating Primer. I didn't even bother looking at this. I used another primer for my skin because I've been trying it out and have been loving it. You'll see which one it is on the try-on piece. But I wanted to try this baby here because it says it is a hydrating primer, but it also says Unicorn Glow and ties into unicorn, so I figured maybe I'll turn into a unicorn at some point. So we're going to try that out in the near future. And then last but not least, the last add-on I included in my box is this Lovecraft Beauty bronzer. And honestly, I thought that this really wouldn't show on my skin because it's pretty close to my skin tone, but it actually looks really, really good. Now that I've gone through every single thing that I received in my box, we can dive on into the try-on piece. So if you'd like to see how I created this look using items from this box, keep watching. I always start my makeup with a nice moisturizing base or a primer. Today I am going to use the Juno & Co. Moonshine. This is a miracle cream. You can use it as a primer under the skin or just as a moisturizer without anything on top of it. And it just, first of all, it's a really thick cream, but in a good way, because it just blurs out your pores, moisturizes your skin. I noticed that my makeup has looked so good when I've used this as a base, which has been for the past several days, and I've got so many compliments from even strangers that I'm just like, thank you. It's a good primer. My face has not gotten oily or shiny, weird, sticky, tacky or anything like that, so I love this. I'm gonna move on over to the eyes, and we're gonna use this Nomad palette. We're going to go ahead, zoom you in, and we'll see what we come up with. I moved on to the lids, and I noticed that I was not necessarily in focus. So what I did was I moved on to the palette, and I used this shade over here, which is called Oranian Straw B, and I applied that all over my crease. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I did that on the other side. Super simple. You just kind of grab a fluffy brush and start blending back and forth. I also skipped through the process of applying my lid primer. You guys know that I'm always applying a primer no matter what. If not, my eyeshadow will definitely crease at this point. And the little primer that I use is the Smashbox Cosmetics Eyelid Primer in the shade Light. Sometimes I use medium, but it's in the shade Light that I use today. Now I'm going to move on to this shade over here. It is called Hansa, and I am going to apply that over the lid. It is weird because it is like a silvery, coppery type of shade, and now applying it on the lid, it looks so pretty. So I'm glad I chose this shade because it kind of goes with my top too. So that's friggin' awesome. And I'm just going to blend that from the inner corner out to the outer corner. I'm going to go back in with the very same fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this black shade here. It is called Clumb Notch. Can you guys see the skulls? Like, they're like warrior skulls. And then the names are so different. I really like this. I'm going to take that black and I'm just going to tap it on the outer corner, blend that out. And then I'm going to use a different brush, a clean one, to really blend it out, diffuse that a little bit so it's not crazy. I personally thought this black was not going to be as intense, but I was clearly wrong. So I'm going to be really careful with building this color now. So far, so good for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead, apply concealer, my foundation, and we're going to come back so that I can, well, I got to do my brows too, but you know what I mean. I'm going to apply everything that I didn't get in this box, and then I'll come back and we will finish using these products. Now, before I move on to the rest of the face, I do want to finish up the eyes. So I'm going to tap into that beautiful like lid shade that I applied. I'm going to tap out, and I am merely just going to apply some of that down here, because I want to also apply some eyeliner to deepen the waterline a little bit. It's going to look really, really pretty. Now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I have this little Lovecraft Beauty bronzer, and I am going to use this to bronze my skin. Hopefully you can actually see it, because it's kind of like up there when it comes to like my actual skin tone. So we will see. I hope it all works out. For my blush and highlight, I'm going to use this baby over here. And the thing about it is, it's just like, I have to be really careful because the pan is out. So I am going to use the blush shade to apply some blush. It's a pretty blush shade. And for my highlighter, this here looks a little like, I don't know, gray, and I'm a little afraid. So I'll use this shade on the right as my highlight. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, that works with the blush. I'm going to set my skin first because I just like to do that before I apply my lip color. And then I'm going to use this Illamasqua Lippy. And then my look is done. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about the items that I received? I personally think that everything was actually pretty cool. Also, let me know, did we get any of like similar products? Did you guys get this palette or this like collab with Oprah? Because this is actually really pretty. That is a wrap up for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and thank you so much for spending a few minutes out of your day with me. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.